We're back, and today we're talking about some of the biggest announcements coming out of 2025 Anime Expo. And let me tell you, 2026 looks to be an insane year for anime. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. And what better way to start than with Chainsaw Man, because Chainsaw Man, a really popular anime. I love season 1, and they're doing the whole Demon Slayer treatment, right? Where the next arc of the series is going to be a canon movie released in theaters. And let me tell you, I hope it breaks every record. But let's be realistic here. It's not gonna do Demon Slayer numbers. But regardless, this trailer looks absolutely phenomenal, action-packed. It's just more Chainsaw Man with a bigger budget, and I'm here for it. You better believe I'm gonna be in theaters day one because I'm super excited about this movie, and the trailer just got my hype level over 9,000. Next, we got something I did not see coming, and that is Black Clover is coming back with a season 2. Now, let me tell you, I did not expect this at all, especially since Black Clover, the manga, has just been declining ever since they canceled the anime. And, it's been, 3-4 years? The manga went quarterly. That even affected the sales more. I honestly thought Black Clover was done for forever. Or at least it was going to get the Bleach treatment and it was going to come back after 10 years, right? But no, it's coming back with season 2. Get hyped. If you're a Black Clover fan, definitely get hyped. And if there's one thing that I'm sure is going to be a banger, is the Black Clover openings. Probably some of the best openings in anime, and I'm here for that. I have seen the anime. I've only seen the manga canon episodes. I don't do the whole filler stuff. But yeah, Black Clover coming back. I did not expect that. I was wrong. Let's see how it goes. Next, we got a content creator actually going ahead and making an anime, which is insane, which is amazing. It just kind of shows, what you can do on this platform if you set your eyes to it. We got Giguk making an anime, and it's called Bond, the Boundary of Adulthood. I believe it's going to be like a short film, but regardless, the fact that a content creator has gotten to the level of actually, producing an anime, insane stuff, and this could open the gates for other content creators to do the same. So yeah, I cannot wait for this project. Of course, I'm gonna be supporting it, and I can't wait, right? It's gonna be great because, again, somebody that watches so much anime, he probably has his own ideas, his own dreams, his own creation, and he's making that come to life. So yeah, that's gonna be amazing, and I'm here for it. Next, we got Beastars final season, and I know Beastars gets a lot of hate because it's essentially animals, and they do some pretty wild stuff in the early seasons. But I'm gonna tell you right now, get over that stuff. It's no different than like your typical shonen fan service, except that it's animals. So yeah, it can get a little weird, but aside from that, this anime has many layers, great story, great characters, and if you're not going to watch it because a little bit of fan service and it has to do with animals, again, I get it, right? But you are surely missing out. Definitely give it a chance. Just get over that stuff and watch it for all the other great things that it does, and you're gonna love this anime. Now, here's an anime that I kind of grew up with. They're making another Ghost in the Shell. Now, when I started watching anime in the early 2000s, like on Adult Swim, I remember Ghost in the Shell airing, but I was too young for it, right? I was too young to appreciate Ghost in the Shell, so I could never get into it. It's definitely one of those anime that's for a older audience, definitely not like a 9 or a 10-year-old. So I'm gonna give this one a chance and go in and just try to watch it and see how it goes. I love the aesthetics of the art style because it definitely brings back like that 80s art style. So yeah, Ghost in the Shell is looking fire, so I'm excited for this one. And since we're speaking about cyborgs, robots, and stuff like that, well, Cyberpunk Edge Runner Season 2 is also coming back. Now, it's not gonna have to do with the original characters from Season 1. It's gonna be a completely different story, but it's just in the same world, and a lot of people do love Cyberpunk Edge Runners. I do think it's a little overrated, but that we're not gonna talk about that on this video. But Cyberpunk Edge Runner Season 2 coming. You already know it's gonna be extremely popular. It already has a huge fan base, and a lot of people are gonna love this one. And it is a very good anime, but let me know what you think about this. Let me know how much you loved Season 1. Next, we got another anime that kind of likes to get a lot of hate on the internet, and that is Record of Ragnarok Season 3. Now look, the animation could definitely be better. This anime would have been way more popular if it had like top tier animation. It's a crime that they did this anime so dirty, but it's entertaining at the very least, right? I do love me a good underdog story, and pretty much this whole anime is about us, the humans, kind of going into this tournament and fighting for our future, right? Great underdog story. I love seeing the story that all these fights tell, and I love Season 1 and Season 2. Again, this would have been so much better with top tier animation. I feel like they did it so wrong, but there's nothing we can do, right? maybe season 3 will change that, right? Who knows? But let's see how season 3 goes. I'm definitely gonna be watching it. Let me know if you are. Next, we got an anime that needs no introduction, Classroom of the Elite Season 4. And I love Classroom of the Elite, so I'm super hyped for this one as well. Cannot wait to see all the plot twists, all the manipulation, all the mind games that are happening, right? Because every single season has been great. I love every season more than the last. So honestly, I cannot wait for season 4 as well. I'm sure it's gonna be a banger. I believe they're heading into like year 2. But regardless, yeah, I'm here for Classroom of the Elite Season 4. Here's another anime that I did not appreciate when it was first coming out. We have Fist of the North Star. It's coming out in 2026. I don't know if this is going to be like a remake of the original anime because the anime is from the 80s. Now, I did not watch the whole thing because, you know, when I was growing up, you could not have anime readily available. I remember watching a couple of episodes or maybe a movie here and there. Maybe, you know, renting it from like Blockbuster or Hollywood. Don't remember, but I do know that I have seen some Fist of the North Star content, right? So, you know, I'm going to give this one a chance because it's an oldie, right? We got to appreciate those old anime, especially because I know this anime, if you like some brutal aura farming scenes, you know, it's going to be tough. This anime is going to be tough. I'm going to tell you right now. So I'm super excited for this one. Again, it's one of those anime that, you know, I grew up with, but it wasn't available for me to watch easily. So I'm going to give it a chance now. And where are my JoJo fans? Because it's official, we're getting part 7. Now, I used to be the biggest JoJo hater. I just never got the anime until I actually sat down and gave it a legitimate chance. And then I fell in love with it. I believe I'm like halfway through Stardust Crusaders. So definitely got to catch up. Definitely got to continue. But I know JoJo's, they have a huge fandom. And I'm sure they're going to be excited for this one. Next, we got Bleach coming back with its final season. I believe this is going to be the season that covers the rest of the manga. Now, I'll be honest, I haven't kept up with the Bleach anime, the 1000-Year Blood War arc. I saw like the first season, maybe the second half of the second season, and then I just stopped, just dropped it, never came back to it. I might come back once the final season is here. I like Bleach. It's the part of the big 3. I grew up with Bleach as well. But, you know, I feel like I just got, you know, kind of tired or, you know, maybe outgrew Bleach. But, you know, let me know if you're a Bleach fan. Let me know what you think of the series. Let me know if you're excited for this final season. And of course, how can this be an anime video without talking about Isekai? And of course, we got Re:Zero Season 4. And I'm super excited for this one. Re:Zero, one of my favorite Isekai out there, top 3 for sure. And with Season 3, you know, wrapping up a couple of months ago, I cannot wait for Season 4, especially since the light novel readers are over here hyping it up like it's about to go down. So, Re:Zero, it does not need an introduction. Everybody knows Re:Zero. If you haven't seen Re:Zero, go watch it right now. You just gotta toughen it out for like the first 3 episodes. I promise you, you're not gonna be disappointed. Re:Zero is the GOAT. And then we also got to talk about Mushoku Tensei because Season 3 has been confirmed. And on top of that, we also got a new trailer. And I'm going to tell you right now, Mushoku Tensei is my favorite Isekai. It's in my top 10. I will say back in Season 2, the whole ED arc with Rudy, I really wasn't feeling it. It was dragged down for a little bit, but everything after that was 10 out of 10. And everything that I've seen from the trailer looks absolutely insane. Season 3 is probably going to be the best one yet. So I'm super excited for that. And of course, it's Mushoku Tensei. You already know anything about this anime is going to get hate from people that haven't watched it. And a lot of hypocrites because, again, a lot of people that hate Rudy, they're also over here, you know, talking about Jiraiya, right? Or Master Roshi, right? The same character tropes that Rudy does are done by those characters, but you don't see them complaining, right? Either way, Mushoku Tensei is coming back. It's going to be great. It's going to be top tier. And the haters are going to hate. Last but not least, we got Frieren Beyond Journey's End Season 2, which I'm going to tell you right now is Anime of the Year 2026. And 2025, we don't talk about that because it was definitely robbed. But yeah, I love Frieren. I cannot wait for it. It's going to be absolutely insane. I have read some of the manga because after that epic Season 1, I just had to go read the manga, right? I did catch up, but then, you know, I caught up and I'm not like a weekly reader, right? So I believe I'm like maybe like 10, 15 chapters behind. But regardless, Frieren, yeah, Anime of the Year 2026, take that to the bank. So yeah, these are some of the most hyped anime announcements coming out of Anime Expo 2026. It's Sunday. There's still more announcements coming out. I believe Jujutsu Kaisen is going to be coming out with some stuff later today. So you best believe whenever big announcements like that are going to happen, I'm probably going to make like a YouTube short for it, kind of talking about it. Because let's be real, Jujutsu Kaisen is gonna take over the world with what's coming, okay? I have read the manga. It's gonna be insane. But let me know what you think about Anime Expo announcements so far. Let me know what your favorite one is. And like always, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you on the next episode. Peace out. Oh.